All right, well, update number 2, same day. Clutches are in, side covers on, oil filters on, water pumps in. New clutch cables in. New clutch lever is on. We'll get up there in a second. So, welded the frame. I said I could weld. I didn't say I could weld good. No. This would have been a lot better had it not been rusted out. So it was cracked. And then it was all rusted all the way around. So when I welded it, I had to fill the shit out of it in order to give it enough structural integrity. That's what I'm going to live with. So if you guys want to talk shit about my weld, go right ahead. I don't care. Typically my welds are a lot better than that, but well, guess what? It gets her done. So moving on. All that's tight and right. Slapped a little paint on some bare spots in there. We cleaned out that screen on the bottom side of the oil tank. The clutch lever now. Ooh, beautiful. Oh yeah, it wasn't like that before. Helicoiled this one, that one, and the bottom one. And then got to looking and saw that somebody helicoiled that one, and that one. Possibly that one. I think there was one in here that was untouched. Like, holy hell. I think that's it as far as over here. So then we put new exhaust studs in this head. I had to fix one of the valves because one of the collars was broken. So we fixed that. The guy I got this from said that there was a bolt broken off in here. So I went to try to recover the bolt and it was squishy. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I ran a drill bit in there. And guess what? It wasn't a broken bolt. It was full of Permatex. Just like every single one of these holes for these bolts were full of Permatex. So I used a small drill bit, ran it down in there by hand, and then used my air compressor to blow the junk out. And I cleaned out all the threads in there. Cleaned up all the Permatex off there that he had on there. Cleaned out the nastiness inside of there. So basically, the inspection hole here, it had the wrong plug in there, so it wasn't even screwing down all the way. So other than that, got it cleaned up. That's ready to go. So once my wrist pin gets here, I start slamming shit together. The wrist pin is the only thing that's holding us up right now. Otherwise I'd be building. I cleaned up the side cover a little bit. Got that Permatex up there. That was my bad. So my small engine guy says to me, anybody who uses Permatex on a four-wheeler shouldn't be working on a four-wheeler. Well, guess what, buddy? That was me, but it was a learning experience. I learned from it. I learned what not to do, and I won't be doing that again. Bad idea, because that screen was full of Permatex on the oil tank. Other than that, I think this is going to be a short 5-minute video. I was just wrapping up to go inside. I threw a little paint on the back wheel. Definitely got it on the rubber too, but guess what? I don't care. Come and judge me. You won't. So, black rim, flat black. Got the insides. I guarantee the underside still needs it. Underside still needs it. I got the inside of the rim. There's a spider web in there that I painted. So, the side's looking pretty fresh and clean now. Wiped everything down, except for like up in there, but over in here. I think that's it. We did some work today. And I also fixed the old lady's car. Had to do some brakes on her, so pulled away from there. Blew air through this line and this line and cleaned those out. Made sure they were all good. Other than that, I guess that's about it. Once that wrist pin gets here, I'll start putting the top end together, and I'll give you another update. I feel a lot better now that stuff's actually starting to go back together. I have to get the return spring for the brake pedal because they took the brake light spring, wrapped it around the brake. Figure out where I put it over here. Right here. Yeah. And they use that as the return spring. Beautiful. Beautiful. So other than that, I think that's all I got for you. Cut it off here. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. It's been a long ass day. Keep it classy.